Hey, 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 it's me, Mitchell James. Welcome back. And in this video, I'm talking about Germany, the national final. What a good show. Oh my gosh, I was blown away. The level of production of every performance was outstanding. And I genuinely loved 6 of the 7 performances. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to like the winner either way. There were clear winners for me, though. And yeah, let's just say it's an interesting result. And I will go through the entries now. So I will do that from my 7th favorite to my first. So if I was a juror, I guess. So I'm going to comment below, okay? Comment. Let me know what you thought. And I'd love to know, and I may even respond to you in the video. I may even interact. So let's talk about my 7th favorite. This is the only one that I was like, well, if this one, I'd be a little bit annoyed. And it was Let Me Go by Gregor Hägele. I thought it was a really sweet song. Very much similar kind of song that you'll get in many national selections. It reminded me of Me and My Guitar from Belgium. I don't know why. But it was just the fact that this was performed. Was it first it performed? I think it performed first. And it was just a really bad number to perform because that being it's sweet and forgettable, it's just forgettable in such a powerhouse lineup. It really is. So I thought this would have no chance, and I don't. What did it come in the end? It came. It came 6th. So yeah. Let's move on to my 6th favorite, which was Our City by Linus Bruhn. Linus Bruhn, Our City. Like I said, I love this song. I really do. It's super simple. It's simplistic. It was just him on stage with some lights, really different to every single other piece that had like a lot of stage design. He worked really hard and made it just striking and simplistic. My favorite bit was the middle part where it did get a little bit more into it with the screen, with words popping up. I was really feeling that, and I got kind of like, ooh, like feeling a little bit of tingles. But yeah, it was only that I know that this is a real kind of generic guy song. It was a real kind of plastic, fantastic guy song, but he really worked really hard for the song, and for that I really liked it. I'm not even going on my notes what I thought of this. What did I say? Very confident performance. It's true. Great bridge. The chorus was a little lackluster. The simpleness in this one was really effective, which is what I just said. Yeah. Okay. So my 5th song, and let me know what you think about what I'm saying or what you thought about the songs. I'd love to know. Comments. I love your comments. My 5th favorite was I'm going very fast because I want to make it a quick video. Sister by Sisters. Interesting, isn't it? Because this song, should I just say, it won. Spoiler alert, it won. Like I said, I love other songs. I loved this, but it was my 5th. And I thought I knew that once again, like Romania, I thought it was going to be between these 2 singers or maybe these 3. And then this one won, resounding winner by the jury and the public. And I think the I don't know if it got public, but there was some kind of thing where it was like ESC fans gave it the top and the jury gave it the top. And then I think the televote gave it like 4th or something. But anyway, it was a pretty clear winner and a fair winner. And I was just surprised. I didn't realize that there was hype around this song and people felt it as much as they did. But I understand. And I think Germans are very sophisticated audience. You know, they don't go for the obvious, which is great. Very powerful duo. They had, I don't even know if they're real sisters. I'm assuming they're sisters. And this song, Sister by Sisters, just makes me think of the song Sister by the Australian duo group Sister to Sister. Check that out. It's a real old school. I'll put in the links below as well, but it doesn't sound anything like it. But it's just similar vibe, similar theme. Yeah, very powerful duo. They had incredible vocal chemistry. I was impressed, especially by the fast-paced harmonies in the second verse. They had great harmonies all through, but the second verse they like sang really fast this melody, and their harmonies were on point. And by doing that, they come together as one unit. I loved it. I was getting flashbacks with Isaiah with the rotating platform, much bigger version though, and I kind of liked it. I did, and it was probably one of the more simple stage designs as well. When you take away the manufacturing of that spinning platform, I don't know how they don't get seasick, but when you're in the moment, it's cool. They have each other to like look at their center of gravity. Unfortunately, I think that this song in Eurovision will go down. It's like Black Smoke. I loved Black Smoke. We're only made of smoke. Black Smoke. And then it came last. I think it got 0 points. The horn, the what do you call it? There's the kind of the curse, the German curse of coming last has been broken though. Last year it did really well. I think it came 5th or 4th. I can't really remember. And I think it came 3rd in the jury last year. So we can happily say that that curse is broken. Let's just hope that that is gone now. And Germany has a really good chance. I don't see this being in the top 5 or anything, but I think it stands its ground in Eurovision as long as people actually give it the attention. Germany won't throw these songs in your face, although some of them did, and I'll get to that. But they don't throw it to your face. You actually have to really appreciate it for what it is. And a lot of people don't have the time when they watch Eurovision, especially when they've got 26 songs on a night. So we shall see. We shall see. They're going through the final anyway because they're part of the Big Five, as most of you know. And I'll just check if we've got any comments. We do. We have Cogitorgo, Sam, hello. In my opinion, Lilly Among Clouds had the best song as well as performance. Well, you know what? We're going to get to that, and I'll mention your name again when we get to it. So my 4th favorite was The Day I Loved You Most by Makeda. This was, most of them, except for Sisters and Lilly, I'd heard all the audio. And so this one was my 3rd favorite. When I was listening to the audio, I was like, oh, wow, there's 3 really big audios that I'm loving. And then I watched this and I still loved it. She's classy. She's like a seasoned performer. She sang really well. I must say the song, I'm like, I can't even remember how it went. But I am watching this in the morning, whereas you are all watching it at nighttime. So it was the first thing I saw today. But yeah, I can't remember the song, but she was great vocals. And what notes did I put? I said that all I said was she looked classy and had great vocals as well. Well, that's pretty much what I said. I thought on the night she was not as good as the audio, but she was fine. And she did a good job. I think maybe the song is just not so amazing. My 3rd favorite goes to Surprise by Lilly Among Clouds. Wow, what a song. I think this is the kind of song where you feel it or you don't. It's just your kind of thing. I was mesmerized by this song. I got it. It captivated me like it captivated me when I saw 1944 by Jamala. She had damaged vocals, okay, but it actually worked for her. Just like Judy Garland's songs. Like when you listen to Judy Garland in the end of her year, she had a really raspy, damaged voice. It was like, oh my gosh. But she made it work. And Lilly uses her kind of husky, damaged voice really well and like puts emphasis into it in the genre itself. I loved it. Similar to the French artist as well, the French singer this year who was close to winning at Destination Eurovision. I thought this song was very artsy. I loved the distorted harmonies and staging when she sang For You. And I love when in the middle it went into like this musical storm. That's what I'm describing it as. I loved it. I was feeling it. I put it as third. I actually assumed that this was going to win. I just thought jury favorite for sure. It ended up coming third at the end of everything. And we have a fan comment here, like I just said, from Kogi Torgo Sum. They said, in my opinion, Lilly Among Clouds had the best song as well as performance. So I feel you. I understand what you're saying. It's one of those ones yet again, like Sisters, you actually have to, as an audience, work hard to appreciate. You can't just be like, putting coffee on and listen to it in the background. You'll miss the specialness of it. So yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. And thanks so much for commenting. That was a good comment. Okay, let's talk about my second favorite. Some of you might be like, what? I know the two left. My second favorite was Demons by BB Thomaz. This is another one that I think is going to be. I think actually most people just hate it. You might want to see, I was a guest panelist today, also earlier on ESC Fan TV. Check that out. We spoke about all the entries. There's me and a bunch of other people as well that are all great Eurovision experts. And we were talking about this, and it was very divided. But there was a lot of people didn't just like, oh, I wasn't feeling it. People either like hated it or liked it. And I liked it. When I listened to the audio, this was actually one of my favorite audios. And then when I watched the performance, I understood like, okay, there's a lot that's like there is a level of cheesiness, but I didn't hear that in the audio. So maybe my advice is listen to it on audio, and it's actually like a really cool, serious song. Her vocals didn't match the studio as much though, and she kind of didn't have that like, she just seemed a bit off. I think at the beginning it looked like she was playing with her ears, like the things in her ears. But I think that may have just been part of the act. And people don't like when you look a bit like shaken. I still loved her quirky vocals. What I saw in the performance is she had these quirky vocals that I didn't get in the studio, actually. I thought she sounded really explosive in the studio, but in live, she was quirky. And the presentation was actually great, although slightly more like a pantomime. I got that vibe, and I was like, okay, I am understanding where we're at. This is more like just kind of like a circus, like, Avenido. Does anyone know what I'm singing? Spain 2010. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe that I got. There is drilling. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope you can't. But yeah, I could still see the song on the radio as well. It's not going to be played in clubs or anything because it's like such a kind of mid-tempo. I loved the gymnast dances as well, how they were like up and then they fell and up and fell. I thought that was amazing. I was really impressed by that. There's a line where it's like the demons can go in themselves, and my brother, who's come from America, was watching the audio last night. He was like, what? She said, wait, they can go what themselves? He was so shocked by the content of the lyrics. But you know what? I still stand by it, and I loved it. I'd love to know what anyone thought of Demons. So that means that my favorite was Jabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-do. The name of the song was called Where Your Love by Ali Ryan. Well, I was feeling this song. I was hook, line, sinker. This is everything I want in a Eurovision song. Such powerful vocals, which is really refreshing this year. Crazy confidence and excellent staging and lights. I love all the neon kind of light, not neon, but the lights. Ready for radio, ready for the clubs. And it's not like Fuego where it's like, there was no like, let the beat drop moment. It relied on her great vocal artistry. Loved the hooky synth. There was that instrumental, but I loved the hooky synth combined with her great vocals and presentation and everything. This song is great. I'm going to hope it's on Spotify because I'm going to listen to it a lot. And I think if this competed in Eurovision, it would have done really, really well. Just saying, because I'm looking for that kind of specialness. At the moment, I've seen it. I'm going to do a video on Melody Festival. I'm a little bit behind on Melody Festival, but I'm going to do a video on the lady from Our Kazar. Is a similar kind of song, but yeah, no, I loved this song so much, and I was really hoping that it would win. But it went to Sisters, and I was shocked. I was not expecting that, but it's not a bad. It's very much like Romania. I wasn't expecting on a Sunday, but it went there. Also, what I was going to say with surprise is that it reminded me from Lily Among Clouds. It had that on a Sunday vibe from Romania. I felt really similarities with that. But I think I even liked it better. But anyway, what can you do? I like Sisters. Oh, we got another comment. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Kogitorgo. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. I wish I knew how to say it. Kogitorgo Sum said, your top 3 are also my top 3, just in a different order. Okay, great. 1 was Surprise. 2 was Where Your Love. Oh, yay, you got it too. 3 was Demons. Okay, good. You understood. We're on the same page. And I would have been happy with any of them, but not Sisters. Sorry. Okay, I understand. I'm actually coming into this when I saw 6. When I saw them, I was like, I'm happy with any of the 6 winning, although like you, there were 3 that just stood out for me. And 3 that I was really rooting for. But I'm not against Sisters, but I think if any of the other 3 won and represented Germany, it would have probably been really memorable and would have done really well on the night at Eurovision. Sisters has a little bit more to work for now, and it depends on their placement. I don't know if anyone can remember if they're the first half of or the second half of the final. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah. Okay. Thanks for your input. That's really good. Comments below as well, just like Kogitorgo. Yeah. No, I did that in 17 minutes. I'm very proud of myself. I think I spoke for like an hour talking about Melody Festival last time. Well, that's it really for Germany. Stay tuned. I am going to talk about Melody Festival in semi-final 2 and semi-final 3. I'm going to hope I could do that today. Well, it's today in Australia. It's already like you're already sleeping in Europe, so maybe I don't know. But and then tomorrow night it's Melody Festival in semi-final 4, along with the Danish, along with like many others that I just don't even know how. Apparently, it's the final of Hungary, Lithuania, Portugal semifinal, Ukraine final. I was saying I need to have they worked out how to like clone humans yet? Because I need an order of 5, please. Anyway, I'm done. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Like I just said, I'll be doing so many reviews of these, and I will also be reviewing every single entry of Eurovision this year, okay? Every single one. And I'm going to start doing that very soon. I'll just do an end sum up. Cogitoro said, my name is Latin, for I think, therefore I am. Wow, a proverb in a name. I like it. So anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for your input, Cogitoro. I like it. Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe because I will just be continue doing more videos like this. And if you think I'm your kind of person, then I'll be making more videos. So stay tuned. Until then, bonsoir Europe and goodbye. Taken by a stranger. Stranger things are starting to begin. Turning to a dangerous risky business. Pick me up and spin me round again. Bye.